Now to the protests in Minneapolis and across the country after an immigration agent shot and killed a woman on the street just blocks away from where George Floyd was killed in 2020. Schools in Minneapolis are closed today with the city on edge. We warn you, the video is disturbing.
Overnight, thousands gathering in Minneapolis for a vigil in memory of 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good, a local resident and mother shot and killed by an ICE agent.
No justice! No peace!
Polarized narratives are now forming about what led to her death. Her Honda SUV was parked in the street. She appears to motion to other vehicles to pass. But a truck stops and federal agents walk toward her, asking her to step out of the vehicle. She reverses, then puts the SUV in drive, and shots are fired. Played in slow motion, you can see the vehicle reverse to the left. As the SUV is put in drive, you can see an ICE agent standing in front on the driver's side. He draws his gun as the SUV moves forward. As the vehicle begins to move, its wheels pointed to the right, the agent fires his first shot. A moment later, the agent, now on the other side of the vehicle, fires 2 more shots. The SUV then travels down the street, crashing into a parked car. Here's a different angle. Some claim it shows the SUV making contact with the agent. President Trump saying it's hard to believe the agent survived. Video of the aftermath shows protesters yelling at the agent as he walks away.
Shame!
She was endeavoring to kind of adjust her car so that it was facing more south. Then the agent extended his arm and was holding a gun through the window of her car.
The Minneapolis City Council says Good was caring for her neighbors. But Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says Good had been stalking and impeding law enforcement.
It was an act of domestic terrorism. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively.
But the mayor of Minneapolis sees it differently.
That they were immediately calling this an act of domestic terrorism by someone who made like a 3 or a 4-point turn, who was clearly trying to exit the situation, is ridiculous.
Earlier in the day, the mayor was visibly angry after President Trump suggested the agent was acting in self-defense.
Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is this was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying, getting killed. To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here.
The Homeland Security Department's policy says use of deadly force must be objectively reasonable in light of the facts and circumstances, and an officer must have reasonable belief that the subject of such force poses an imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury.
We don't know why the officer who did the shooting was positioned where he was, and it's hard to tell from those camera angles exactly how close it was, but that's why we need an investigation.
After multiple ICE shootings in recent months, including a deadly shooting in Chicago in September, Secretary Noem now says she will ask the Justice Department to prosecute anyone who uses a vehicle to block immigration operations.
Good's mother says she was compassionate and took care of people all her life. The FBI is now investigating the shooting.